from Seattle Coffee Gear, and today we are going to be doing an updated crew review of the Acaia Pearl. They have just come out with an improved model for both the black and the white color options. Some nice things. It's got a longer battery life, which is great. The previous version only had a 25-hour battery life. This one bumps that up to 40 hours. The lighting on both color options is also improved, so there's better contrast, particularly when direct sunlight is hitting them. It's not so much a problem with the black version, but the white one before, if you hit it directly with bright light, you kind of had to like hunch over it. So as you can see, bright studio lights, the contrast is pretty good. You don't have to struggle at all to see the numbers on here. Some things are still the same. It's still very accurate. You can download the Acaia app to share recipes and see real-time brew information as you're brewing it. Some other nice things too, it has a better battery life indicator, and it will also, as you can see, when you apply pressure to it, it will actually kind of light up to show the flow rate, which is nifty. So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it, weigh some stuff out and make a pour over just to see how it does. I'm gonna make a little Chemex here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get going. Tear that out. Weigh out 45 grams of beans. Then just to give you guys another quick overview, to change the units, you are going to actually hold the T button down. That's for tare. So right now I have it set to grams. If you want it as ounces, you hold it down and it changes to ounces. Do that again to change it back. And then to turn it off, you tap the power button twice. It turns off. Just tap it once to turn it on. If you want the timer, you hold the power button down and we'll either get rid of the timer or add it back on, and then you tap it once to get the time going. All right. So we're gonna make a Chemex with it just to see how it does. Got my 45 grams of coffee here. I'm going to go ahead and tear it out. Start my timer, and we're going to get going. So this little indicator here will light up and kind of spread out as you're pouring, and the more you're pouring or the faster it's pouring, the more it'll light up, and then it'll shrink or expand depending on how quickly you're pouring. So it's just kind of like a good teaching tool, that way you can see if you're pouring too quickly or too slowly, which is nice, which adds a nice level of consistency here. So then you can just watch that and make sure that you're being as consistent as possible, which will lead to better tasting coffee. Okay, nearly there. We're just going to kind of let our Chemex do its thing for a little bit. I like to let it brew down, and then when it hits the 2-minute mark, I go back in. You want to make sure that you get your water out by the 3-minute mark. Okay, we're at 2 minutes. Just going to finish my pour. And you know, I'm actually really liking these lights. They are a lot brighter. And as someone who does not have the best eyesight, this definitely makes things easier for me, which is really nice. And I really like that flow rate indicator. It just kind of helps keep you honest, you know? Because consistency is paramount when you're brewing coffee. Because you want to get, you know, the best results, and you want to get them consistently. All right, I am going to grab a cup, and then we'll see how that flow rate indicator kind of helped. We'll see how it tastes. So it looks like we are wrapping up right at the 4-minute and 30-second mark. And the flow rate indicator definitely did kind of help, although this is not my best grounds bed. It's not as flat as I would like it to be. But overall, you know, I definitely think it helps in terms of, you know, keeping you more mindful. If you want more consistency, then definitely, you know, download the app. You can connect your Bluetooth on your phone to the scale, and then you can see more accurate brewing information there. But overall, I really like these updates that they've made to the scale. It's definitely helped, in my opinion. Okay, we're just going to give this guy a taste just to see how we did. Overall, definitely a very useful tool for brewing coffee. It's very accurate. The lights are definitely an improvement, and I am super happy that the battery life is also improved. The coffee actually did turn out pretty great. So yeah, this is definitely an improvement on the previous model. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, leave a comment below. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Yes.